Hello, my name is Gwethan. I'm the founder of Hendrik, and our mission is to share wisdom to improve lives. Check out Hendrik Academy, our free entrepreneurship school for people in the creative industry. It's only going to be free until I think the first week of October. Thank you. Do you ever feel that you're behind in life and that thing that you really want to start, you feel that it's just too late to do it? You should have done it years ago. The information that I'm going to share with you will hopefully change the way that you see starting new skills, passions, tasks, or anything, because a lot of people believe that it's too late to start something. But here's the reality. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is right now. I always hear from so many different creatives across various different niches that they just wish that they started their craft earlier. But here's the thing, you could have started 5 years ago, but you didn't. So why would you waste any more time wishing that you started earlier, when really you could just start right now and start climbing that great mountain? Here's the thing, action beats regret. There is a power in starting now. The thing is, this very second that you're watching this video is the oldest that you have ever been in your life so far, and it's also the youngest that you will ever be. The point is that you should seize the moment and just start beginning your journey right now. Years are going to pass and you're still going to be in the same position, full of even more dread, even more regret, and then wishing that you started that thing when you were having these very thoughts that you're thinking right now. I could stop my brain from holding myself back, stop it from limiting myself from picking up a new instrument, developing a new skill, and journeying into a new craft by just stopping to think, hang on, right now is the youngest that I will ever be, so why shouldn't I just start it this very second? I was thinking of examples, and honestly there's so many, but one that I saw on the internet, I can't lie, was Colonel Sanders from KFC, right? Everybody knows that guy. KFC is a huge branch, it's a massive company, it's a household name. And guess how old he was when he started that? 62. If this guy launched a business as successful as KFC was when he was 62, I'm sure you, a young person, maybe between the ages of 18 to 30, can start whatever you're putting off, whether it's an instrument, a new skill, a fitness journey, a business, anything that develops yourself. I can promise you right now that it's never too late to start anything. Another example is I've just started music production classes. They're evening classes at a local adult learning centre. And for so long, even now, honestly, I'm always so hard on myself, always think that I'm so behind in life and so behind where I need to be and that I'm not on track. And obviously this is all just self-doubt, there's self-limiting beliefs. But luckily, I don't listen to that side of my brain very often. It exists, but the thing is you don't necessarily always have to pay attention to it. You can sort of take a step back, do a 0.5 zoom and analyze perhaps why you think these things. You think that it's too late to start. You're just scared to be bad at something. You're scared to do something that's difficult, that honestly in the beginning reaps very, very little reward apart from just more angst. You know, I remember when I first picked up the guitar, like I was shit at it. Everyone is, like I also mentioned in a previous video, but it's all about just consistency and taking constant small steps towards building this skill, building this craft, if you will. It all comes down to discipline. It's looking at your brain and understanding that you're trying to convince yourself that it's too late, because in a way you're scared of failing, you're scared of resistance, which is understandable. You know, it's a natural thing that humans experience, but if you can overcome it, then the possibilities of what you can achieve in your life are honestly endless. I went on a bit of a tangent there, but my point is that I've just started music production classes, evening classes, and I started playing the guitar at the age of 20, I think. And I've only really been sort of into music production and taking it seriously for maybe, I'd say about 2 years now. And I picked up the guitar initially. I didn't really put much effort into it. And then when I went to college, I kind of lost touch with who I really was and what I loved. And I sort of went from being me and having these individual hobbies and passions to, I guess, just becoming like everybody else. around me. A lot of people do at the age of 16 to 18. So I sort of put down the guitar. I stopped listening to the music that I've grown up with and that I love today. And I just sort of, I molded into this person that just wasn't necessarily myself. But anyway, what I'm getting at is I didn't play guitar for the ages of 16 to about 20. And then when I got back into it a few years ago, all I was thinking was, oh man, I wish I didn't give this up. If I had genuinely been playing properly since I was 15, I would be amazing. And oh, now I'm 20, I'm 21, I'm 22, I'm 23. It's too late. I should have started this when I was 15. No, it's all just your brain just feeding you bollocks, because learning an instrument's difficult. It takes time, it takes motivation, and it takes a lot of just doing it, right? I mean, I could sit here and talk all day about procrastinating and why you don't do things that you really should do, but that's not the point of this video. Again, I went on another tangent. I didn't actually finish my point. So basically, age 23, just being a fucking idiot and thinking to myself that it's too late, and that because I didn't start this musical journey and take it seriously from the age of 15, that it's too late and I'm just way behind everyone else. But that's not the case, because all of the people in my class, they're all at least over the age of 40, 50. Some of them have never used a Mac at all, and it's their first time interacting with any kind of musical software. And it really made me think, these guys in my class, they're all so excited and so passionate to start this music production journey. But it also really made me realize that, hang on, I'm 23, like I'm half of all of these guys' ages. And yeah, maybe silently they're thinking, I wish I started this sooner. How can I sit there and critique myself thinking that I've left this too late in life, while starting the exact same journey that I am? I feel like because everything we see on the internet, right, everyone seems so much younger than us and so much better than us. And that really warps our reality. It warps our perception of skill building. I think I saw on the internet, maybe in a YouTube video or something, that a lot of people believe that after the age of 30, learning new skills is impossible. But that's just not true at all. The man who wrote some amazing books such as Mastery, The 48 Laws of Power, Laws of Human Nature, and loads more. Don't quote me on this, but he didn't publish these books until he was into like his 50s, I think, right? These books had such a dramatic impact on the world, honestly, and they came out of a man's brain when he was 50. And I'm not saying 50-year-olds are old, but in comparison to someone my age, they are, right? So what I'm trying to say, people that have created great empires, great products, great creations, they didn't necessarily start at the age of 15. I know, especially in music, it probably is true, to be fair, that like the kind of kids that will pick up a guitar in a guitar shop and just be noodling around, but they'll just play like the maddest thing you've ever fucking heard in your life. Yeah, they probably have been playing since they were the age of like, I don't know, however old you are when you can pick up an instrument. Like, they probably have been playing for years. But again, a lot of musicians probably haven't. So I feel like, as well as being scared to step into the unknown and being scared to start something new, people are also finding themselves comparing their position in life, their circumstances, to that of somebody else. And the thing is, that's just not going to serve you, because everything is relative, right? A kid could start playing guitar at 8 and he could be the best player in the world by the age of 20. But you could start at the age of 20 and within 5 to 10 years, you could make music that would change lives. It comes from the soul, do you know what I mean? It's not just about writing notes on paper. It's about what you have within you. It's a craft. It's about you expressing who you are within this form of media, I guess. So it doesn't matter if you're starting at the age of 30, 60 or 15. Granted, you may not be able to do it in a fantastic way, but the emotions and the feelings and the personality that you express within your art still comes from the same place. So there's no point in comparing your circumstances and yourself. Everybody's different, you know, everybody is going to create different art, and that's the beauty of it. I could ramble here all night about why your brain is tricking you. You know, it's not too late, and I know that I've probably said that and you're probably fucking sick of it, but if I was going to give you some real advice to improve your life and to overcome these limiting beliefs, is honestly, it's so basic, but just do it, right? You know what your passion that you're running away from is. I hope you do know that. If you do not know that, then, you know, keep searching, because I'm sure you will find it. But for most people, I'm sure that you know what it is inside you that you want to start doing or to take on or to express yourself with. You probably don't know why you're avoiding it, but hopefully this video will explain a bit more, so just do it. I've said this before in the previous video about discipline, is just start something for 2 minutes. Honestly, just bite-sized achievable chunks, because that's the only way to get the ball rolling. You know, like a snowy boulder, I can't exactly remember what they're called, but as they roll down a hill they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So you start something for 2 minutes and then you get into the flow, you start enjoying it more and more and more, and then the next thing you know, you've practiced for 2 hours and you didn't even think about any of the self-limiting beliefs you had before. Goal setting is very important. I think you should keep a long-term vision for where you want to be, but also set short-term goals, because I've self-taught myself, I'm getting there. And the thing that I found the most beneficial, especially someone with ADHD, you kind of want to focus on a variety of different specific things, but just focus on specific things and just keep chipping away at them. I just found a song that I would love to learn to play that is just so difficult. Basically, one of the most difficult songs that I could think of playing. Then I just learned it. It took me like 6 months, but it was just great, apart from the end where obviously I just fucking hated the song. Just having one small short-term target to work towards just brings so much more productivity than doing this for a minute and then doing this for a minute and doing this for a minute. So what I'm saying is set specific goals, smart goals, which I will cover. Maybe add time frames to them, but it doesn't always necessarily matter, because you don't know how long it's going to take you to learn a song. And just have specific short-term projects, if you will, short-term goals, and just chip away at them slowly. Consistently practice, just do it bit by bit, and honestly you will get there. That's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. And check out Hendrik Academy, our free entrepreneurship school for people in the creative industry. This is your only chance to get lifetime access, and then it's going to move into a paid subscription service. So if it's something you'd be interested in and you think that you'll get value out of it, check it out. You have been amazing. I've been Gwethan. Thank you very much. I will see you soon.